and you tell us what you're after, my old man. My old man. Is it tears or is it laughter, my old man? With your sandwiches all curled, your brolly badly furled, I ought to change the world, my old man. Hey, there's an aeroplane, there's an aeroplane. Out we go.
Oh, Arthur, the planes are bad today.
Yeah, well, the wind's north by northeast. They're coming in on runway number 3.
How do you know?
Well, if they're not, you can't hear them at all, and if they are, you can't hear anything else.
Hey, that's the 431 from Moscow. Give him a bit of a welcome. Hey, the Volga boatman, the Volga boatman.
Dad, that's the 5th Russian plane you sent into Heathrow in the last 10 minutes. Must be an airborne invasion.
Arthur, that was a Russian jumbo.
How do you know?
Got snow in its trunk. Oh, dear. Oh,
if it wasn't raining, I could be playing golf.
if it weren't raining, I should be on my allotment.
If it wasn't raining, I suppose I'd be stuck up here all by myself.
Here we are. There's another one. If we'd had this many planes in the blitz, we'd never have got any sleep. Oh,
Can't you sit still?
Let him be if he's happy.
He's up and down like a tomcat's trousers.
So all the exercise you get here is standing up and sitting down.
Oh, here we go. Grousing again about high-rise living.
Not grousing, are you, Dad? You're plane spotting.
Well, I'm certainly not bird spotting, that's for sure. They're frightened to come up this high. It gives them vertigo.
There you are. What did I tell you?
I saw a pigeon pass yesterday, though, but he was that scared, he got his little wing over his eye like that. He's frightened to look down.
Very funny.
Here we go, watch this one. That's the one from Bangkok. Watch your cock, hey!
How do you know, Dad?
Well, it's easy to tell the Thai ones. They got knots in their tails. Knots in their tails.
Do you know I'd sooner spend Sunday with Basil Brush?
Well, I'd sooner spend Sunday with Basil Brush, and all honestly, it's the only day we have together, and all you do is bicker. Now, leave Dad alone. He's not doing any harm.
Oh, yes, he is. He's driving me mad. I'm sick of his stupid jokes and his remarks about living up here. If he doesn't like it, he can take his belongings into a bay in the underground car park. It's nice and low down there.
Oh, Arthur, you really are so bad.
Right, that's the end of round 3. Back to your corners. I'll answer the door. And remember, Arthur, you're nearer to God in the high-rise flats than anywhere else on earth. All right, I'm coming. I don't care if you're the rent collection, it'll break the monotony. Oh, hello, Willie.
Hello, mate.
Hey, I'm surprised to see you. We don't see you up and about between lunchtime and opening time for Sunday.
Driven from home, mate. That ruddy son of mine and his wife's done nothing but bicker all afternoon. I thought I'd come down here for a bit of peace and quiet.
Well, you've come to the right place here, Willie. Listen.
Yeah, but at least you're not quivering and arguing all the time, are you? Then I said to the lad, I said, you don't get sons-in-laws carrying on like that, hollering and yelling.
I don't care, Arthur. There is no need to be so bad-tempered.
I'm not bad-tempered. It's you that's bad-tempered.
How do you think makes me bad-tempered?
Your father, of course. He's enough to make anybody
You
bad-tempered.
notice it. It's a central heating. It affects their brains, you know.
It's driving me insane.
There, you see what I mean? Never mind, we'll go into the bedroom. If things get really bad, we'll hide under the bed. Come on.
Dad's been an active man all his life, and he's just not used to being cooped up here with nothing to do.
What do you mean he's got nothing to do? He's got a 22-inch colour television set he can watch. He's got 150 quid's worth of stereo he can listen to. Blimey, he can hear more Beethoven than Beethoven did.
Well, of course he can. Beethoven was stone deaf.
You say?
Oh.
I mean, he's better off than Beethoven, isn't he? He's living up here in the lap of luxury, looking at the world in living colour, listening to the world in living stereo.
I think Dad'd sooner be out and about in the world, in person.
Well, at his age, he should be content to sit in the chimney corner.
But it was so dark, we haven't got a chimney.
Even better, he can sit in the corner. The trouble with this generation is they don't know how to relax.
Arthur, will you turn that music down?
The trouble with the younger generation, Sam, they got no get up and go.
Well, our Arthur, as he gets up and goes on and on and on.
They don't know how to enjoy themselves, not like we did. A nice, simple pleasures.
Yeah, like beer and women.
And fishing.
Yeah. Well, after the beer and women, we haven't got any strength for anything but fishing, have we?
Down the cut, remember?
Aye, those were the days.
Yeah, sitting there, Sunday after Sunday, reeling them in.
Yes. And then going down to the pub and lying about the cat.
Yeah. and going home with a belly full of beer and lying to the missus.
And next morning, going to work with a terrible hangover and lying to your mates.
Yes. Funny thing about fishing, isn't it, Sam? It's the one thing you can lie about without feeling you're not telling the truth.
Yeah. It's a waste of time telling the truth. They wouldn't believe you.
No. Here, did you ever see that film, Moby Dick?
No, I never go to sex films.
It's not a sex film. It's about whales.
Well, I've never been to Wales, either. Here, they got some good singers in Wales, haven't they? Got them choirs. The fishermen of England.
The fishermen of England.
Oh, my God, just listen to him. Do you know, I'd sooner watch songs of praise. Who's that with him?
Willie Price, by the sound of it.
Yeah, that's another thing about his generation. They come forth and multiply.
Silly old Arthur, all grouchy and titchy and getting old before his time. Whatever happened to the jolly, jerky little Arthur I used to know? Now, one of the reasons I married you was because you made me laugh so much.
Oh, that's charming, that is. Oh, do stop kissing the top of my head, Doris. You must look like Snow White saying goodbye to Dopey.
You mean Grumpy. You used to love silly jokes. Those elephant jokes, you remember. Why is an elephant large, grey and wrinkled? Because if it was small, white and round, it'd be an aspirin. That's better.
Well, that's funny, isn't it? I mean, his jokes aren't funny. Here. What's the difference? What happens if you cross an elephant with a mouse?
Bloody great holes in the skirting board.
You see, the point of it is, we've had a bit of a frosty day today, so whatever you do, don't make any jokes about high-rise living, because Arthur ain't got no sense of humour. Blimey, you don't know whether to stay out the road because they're starting a fight, or stay out the road because they're starting a family.
Oh, Dad, come in. I was just going to put the kettle on. You won't say no to a cup of tea, will you, Willie?
There's two things I never say no to, Doris, love. It's a nice cup of tea and a pretty girl. And I like a spoon with both.
Oh.
Hey, Arthur, Willie and I are going fishing on Sunday down the cut.
Down the cut? You must be joking. About the only thing you'll catch down there is typhoid.
Well, why don't you go with them, Arthur?
I don't like the way you said that, Doris.
It'd be a nice day out, make a change. You haven't got to go to the canal. You could go to the river. Drive them.
Yeah, that's an idea. You've got more chance out there. The fish ain't all so clever in the country.
Hey, Doris, why don't you come with us, eh? That's it. All of the family together. Hunting in a pack. And you could do with a bit of fresh air, couldn't you? Looking a bit peaky, you are. Hey, Willie, isn't he looking a bit peaky?
Now, that's a funny thing you should say that, Sam. Yeah. When I came in, I thought, Arthur looks a bit peaky.
Yeah, Dad's quite right, Arthur. You do look a bit peaky.
Oh, do stop going on about me looking peaky. Make me sound like a cross between the Pennine Range and something out of Crufts.
I tell you what, Doris, put your Bob Martins in his tea. I think his nose is a bit dry.
Here, are these cakes homemade, Doris?
Yeah, fresh today.
Lovely. Mind you, I'm not saying that my daughter-in-law's a bad cook, but you can bet ours is the only dustbin in the street that takes indigestion tablets.
Well, what's the decision then? We going fishing or not?
Well, I'll certainly make a change.
Make a beautiful change, better than sitting in here arguing all day.
Yeah, back to the grassroots, eh? Communing with nature, leading, however briefly, the simple life.
Aye, drinking brown ale out of a can.
Brown ale? We'll have some nice sparkling white wine, which I shall cool in the free, fast-moving stream.
Arthur, we're not going to Henley Regatta, you know.
What I remember countryside be more like Cow's Week.
Right, that's settled. Next Sunday, we'll have an early lunch and then head for the open road.
After lunch, you must be joking. Them fish start nibbling at dawn.
Yes, you've got to be at the water while the birds still rubbing asleep out there, Royce.
Well, what time's that then?
6 o'clock.
Yeah,
6 o'clock?
Yeah.
We get up at 4, be in plenty of time. Now, Doris, have you got a nice little bit of liver?
What, for your tea?
No, to hang in my wardrobe.
What for?
Well, going fishing, aren't we? I'm going to want some bait. I'm going to breed my own maggots.
near Steiner.
Maggots?
Oh! Shh! Oh, blast it, it's my alarm clock. Oh, it must be 4 o'clock.
Turn it off.
Yeah, I'll go and turn it off. That's a good idea.
Oh!
Oh, dear. Oh, Arthur! Arthur!
Keep your voice down.
Your alarm clock's going.
It's yours.
Yours is going and all.
Well, turn it off.
Well, I'll turn off mine if you... Oh, come on, get a move on.
Bells.
Oh, Arthur, it's the telephone.
I know it is.
It's the alarm call.
I know. Doris! Doris!
Wait, my neighbour.
It's the phone.
Honestly, you make more noise being quiet when you do what are noisy. Hello. Can you keep your voice down, please? It's very early here. Oh, thank you very much. Arthur, it's the alarm call. It's 4 o'clock.
I know bloody well it's 4 o'clock. What do you think all the noise was about?
Well, there's no need to bat my head off.
Why, they give us an alarm call when we're up already. That's a waste of money.
Well, how were they to know we were?
Well, we answered the phone, didn't we? We couldn't have done that if we was asleep. They should have put the receiver straight back on again, saved us a call, ruddy post office.
Well, at least the alarm calls come on time. It's more than you can say for letters.
Here, listen. What? I need quiet first thing.
Hello? You don't say. You don't say.
Who was it?
He didn't say.
Oh, Dad, who was it?
It was Willie saying it was 4 o'clock.
Oh. Now, look here, Dad. You're supposed to be the navigator. You tell me where the river is.
I am telling you where the Ruddy River is. It's over there.
Somewhere. Look, there.
That is a railway line.
There it is.
That is the same railway line upside down.
Don't be daft. Not even British Rail put a rail line upside down.
Oh, but Arthur, we must be near the river. We just went over a bridge.
Exactly, that's what I said.
And that we've got to be scientific.
Scientific.
Yes. We'll get Willie to shin up a tree and have a look. Willie! Willie!
Won't be a minute.
Go away from that tree and give it Dutch elm. I'll find the river. Follow me. Come on, Arthur, bring the tackle.
By golly, what a lovely place. Hey, it's a lovely place. Lovely fresh air. It really is Cow's Week. Blimey, what a walk.
These are killing me.
Hey, I'll say I've fixed your rod up for you. Hey, some big uns in here, you know, Willie. Hope these rods will be strong enough. The rods will be strong enough, but I doubt if I will be after that walk. Come on now, Doris. This is the place where the fisher folk come.
Can you tell just by looking at the ground?
You can tell by looking at all the dog ends, look. Where's Arthur? Where is he?
You never told me we were going on a ruddy route, Mark.
Dr. Livingston, I presume. Hey, Arthur, we're having a lovely day.
Well, I'm not. It's like being a coolie. I feel like an extra from Sanders of the River.
You look more like a beekeeper on his day out in that great Aunt Gabby outfit.
Great Gatsby, Dad.
Well, whatever she's called. My great Aunt Gabby had a suit like that and they locked her up. Well, come on now. We're going to get some catch today. There's a bite in the air.
bite, the wind's bitter.
Yeah, well, it's coming from the North Pole, isn't it? And if you look up there 1,000 miles, you see Iceland. Aren't we not within their fishing limits?
I don't know how you know where Iceland was. You couldn't even get from the cart to the riverbank without crossing 3 bridges.
Well, let that be a lesson to you. Never cross your bridges before you come to them.
Ha ha! Fino. Well, I'll get that cool in time for lunch.
It's raining in Munich. Well, it says so on the radio.
Well, at least it's not raining here.
I thought rain was good for fishing.
Why should rain be good for fishing?
Well, I don't know. I suppose if it's raining, the fish don't know they've been taken out of the water. They don't mind so much.
The country blood must be coursing through your veins.
Hey, Doris, don't hang about. Come on, light a fire, get the frying pan out. Breakfast is about to surface.
We're coming out for a change. Oh, you wouldn't think they'd allow aeroplanes in the country?
Hey, look, it's a Persian one, it's a Persian one.
How'd you know that, Seb?
There's some carpet hanging out the back.
If you're going to start that again, we might just well have stayed at home.
Aye, Persian one.
Oh, steady, Seb! Oh,
Hey!
be careful.
We nearly fell in.
It's all right. I did it on purpose. If those fish think I'm an idiot, it puts them off their guard.
Arthur?
You want to what? Oh, go then, you don't have to ask me. Well, I don't know, do I? Anyway, there's no shortage of room. Oh, blimey, it's cold. My teeth are chattering.
Well, take them out.
Don't be daft.
What if James used to take his teeth out when he was fishing, didn't he,
Yeah.
Willie?
That's because the fish didn't like the noise of them chattering. Frighten the light out of them. Here, I know a bloke who used to use caviar for a bait. Reckon he caught a better class of fish.
I knew a bloke who used to use chewing tobacco. And when the fish come up for a spit, he used to bump 'em on the head with the rod. You know that time Tony Masters, what I used to go fishing with? I used to go out with him in a little boat. I was out with him one day, and he'd got this old bit of bamboo with a bit of string on the end and a bent pin, and I'd got expensive tackle. And he were pulling them all in, and I were getting nothing. I said, hey, what's your secret, Tony? He said, you won't believe this, it's psychological. When I get up, he says, and if the wife's sleeping on her right-hand side, I fish out the right-hand side of the boat. And if she's lying on her left-hand side, I fish out the left-hand side of the boat.
Here, what does he do if she's lying on her back?
He don't go fishing.
Is that true?
No, it's a fishing story.
Here, Arthur. There were a lot of cows in that field.
Well, they live there, don't they?
Oh, they kept staring at me.
Yeah. Well, you'd stare at them if they came into your home and did what you've just done.
Right. I am now going to cast. All you little fishes, would you sooner come up with your hands up and give up now? No? Right, then Sam Cobbett's coming in after you. Right, there we go.
Hey, Seb!
They've
been and knocked the head of the table.
Who's doing me messing about with mine? Oh, dear. Hey, this is the life, Willie.
Hello.
We'll sleep well tonight.
Well, we've had a tiring day, haven't we?
Come on, Arthur, have a cast. You haven't had a cast yet.
Go on, Arthur, sling it in.
Hey, you can't catch fish there.
You're telling me.
Oh, so you're a juggler, are you? Got your fishing license?
No, got me driving licence, TV licence, Barclay card.
Hey, Willie, I think it's the bailiff.
Blimey. Here. Now I remember why we used to go fishing in the cut.
Either you got your fishing license or you get off the water.
I'm not fishing.
Not you. Robert Redford. He's got a rod in his hand.
He got boots on his feet, but he's not playing football.
Suppose you don't know the penalty if I get you up in court, you'll be fined.
Fine for fishing, how much?
Anything up £100, now get packing.
100 quid. I'm off. I've had a horrible day. I'm freezing cold. I've had nothing to eat, and I'm being shouted at as if I'm a common poacher. I'm going home.
Just a minute, Arthur. You hold your ground. Hey, this is an English river, and there are English fish in this river, and we are Englishmen, and we're entitled to take some fish out of it.
Yes, that's quite right. You little ickler.
He's not a little Hitler, Doris. He's a ruddy big Hitler. Look at him.
Well, I say we defy him. I say we sit here and we eat our lunch.
That's right, what the Doris love. Open a tin of baked beans and show him a bit of English phlegm.
Anyone seen the tin opener?
Yes.
Where?
On the kitchen table.
Oh, Arthur.
Don't worry, don't worry. I know how to open a tin. I used to be eating brownies.
Scrummy.
Yeah.
Yoghurt.
Now then. Arthur, you're eating my maggots.
Oh, look out, Dad, the wine!
The wine, the wine.
Don't.
Get the wine up. Get the wine up. Arthur, you'll have to swim.
I can't swim.
He can't swim. Well, look, to go like this is quite easy.
I can't.
Oh, I'll have to go in. Here we go.
Don't stand!
Oh, what's the matter?
Well, you can't swim either.
Oh, I forgot. Here, you better go in. Go.
Go! Here.
Told you lot about fishing without a licence, and there's no bathing either. Pull that fish back!
I don't know where it's been.
Oh, Arthur!
Arthur, come on, don't mess about now. What's she doing?
Oh,
Arthur, come on.
I want to stop!
Come on, Arthur.
Stop knocking about! Come out, you catch your dead!
Come on,
Arthur,
Arthur.
come out of that water. You're too old to be a water baby. He's not my friend. He's my son-in-law.
I don't care who he is. If he don't get out within 2 minutes, I'll temper the law.
If he's not out in 2 minutes, you'll have to send for an ambulance. Come on, Arthur. Come on, Arthur.
And you tell us what you're after, my old man. My old man. Is it tears or is it laughter, my old man? My old man. Is there something we don't mention, my old man? Tell us, Sam. Are you off to get your pension, my old man? With your sandwiches all curled, your brolly badly furled, are you off to change the world, my old man?